Hey everybody, this is Captain Murray Beaulieu, U.S. Army retired, coming to you live from the War Room here in scenic New Hampshire. It's about 10 degrees out right now, and you know, it seems like a balmy day. I was getting ready to break out the suntan lotion because last night it was 10 below. So in contrast, it seems great out. You know, you can hear the birds and stuff. I just wanted to share with you some of my experiences in the military, before, during, and after the military, and see if any of that resonates with you guys. My dad was in the military for 20 years. He was a helicopter pilot. He flew in Vietnam. He was shot down 4 times and survived. And his last helicopter, which was brand new, the last 2 weeks he was there, he counted over 450 bullet holes in it on the day he left. So pretty miraculous story. Very proud of my dad. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and she traveled around. You know, we all traveled around with my dad based on his assignments, and I know that it's extremely stressful for the spouse in a military marriage, because you're subject to the whim of wherever the military spouse is stationed. And it's very hard to get a career established. It's very hard to get any momentum going. Now, it's probably harder now, because when I was a kid, stay-at-home moms were a little more common. Nowadays, you see a lot of dual income homes, and you need dual income homes because the fact is, it's just tougher now. I mean, cost of living is high, inflation is outrageous. If you're not making 6 to 10% a year per year in raises from your job, you're losing money because inflation is higher than that. So it's a much tougher situation now for the spouse in a military wedding. When I was a kid growing up, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to go to college. My dad said, hey, if you don't know what you want to do, join the Army. Then you can figure it out. And, you know, that was pretty good advice. I mean, I was kind of immature, and I went ROTC, got a 4-year ROTC scholarship, which I would not have been able to afford college without that, and incurred a 4-year commitment after I graduated from college. And I can say that, you know, on the plus side, I really matured and grew up, and, you know, it affected my life in a very positive manner. I got to travel a lot of benefits from it. But I remember when I was trying to get out of the Army, when I decided to leave the Army and enter the civilian world, how difficult it was, how extremely difficult it was. And this is back in '84, because when you're in the military, here's my buddy Oreo here, I don't know if you can see him in the video. When you're in the military, you're in such a protected bubble universe that's not like the civilian world whatsoever. And it's hard to figure out how you can apply your skills to the civilian world. You're used to a 24-hour immersed life involving, you know, you're working with people who you rely on for life and death 24 hours a day. Then you go to the civilian world, and it's dog eat dog. Everyone doesn't have your back. It's very political. Unlike the military where you get compensated based on your performance, you get ranks based on your performance. That doesn't always happen in the civilian world. I am proof of that. I mean, I'm contributing 10 times more than everybody else I work with, but I don't kiss anybody's ass. Probably a trait I acquired from the military, and therefore my career is probably capped out in my current executive job at my company. Whereas these empty suits who don't, you know, who are only looking out for themselves get advanced, and that's tough for me to handle. When I was, you know, transitioning into right out of the Army from civilian world, a lot of it was in my head that I didn't know how to relate to the civilian world. I didn't know how I could translate what I knew how to do. But the reality is, you do have the skills to succeed. You have the leadership, you have the teamwork, you have the response. You take responsibility for your actions. You have the get-her-done mentality that it takes to succeed. Now, not everybody in the civilian world can see that. So what you need to do is you need to get in a opportunity that you can take advantage of that skill set, because you can do it. You just got to find the right opportunity. I know that you know, any ex-military guys that I have a chance to work with, I jump on that opportunity because I know they can do it. I appreciate their skills. I appreciate their experience. I know they don't take any crap. I know they'll get the job done. That's important. That's it. That's 95% of the battle. Civilian world is all fluff. Well, I'm exaggerating, but you know, it can be all fluff. So what you need to do is find the right vehicle, find the right purpose in your life, focus and be consistent, and you can get to where you want to go. It just so happens, now I'm still working full-time in my job as a corporate executive, but I want to share with you an opportunity that I came across that, you know, before I came across this opportunity, I experienced all those feelings which I just told you about. And even, you know, I've been in the corporate world 20, 30 years. And on the outside, people would say, hey, he's doing pretty well. You know, I make decent money. I live in a beautiful place here in New Hampshire with a lot of woods, and it's very peaceful, and I have a great family. And, you know, that's all cool. But I've just been kind of reacting to whatever job opening was there. Oh yeah, I think I'll go do that. I mean, I really didn't have a plan, you know. I just kind of, well, okay, yeah, I'll take that because that looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks okay. They're kind of bouncing around. You know, if I knew what I was doing, if I had a plan at the beginning, I'd been a lot further along. If you have a map of where you want to go, if you don't have a map of where you want to go, you're never going to get there because you don't know where you're going to go, right? So what I needed was a purpose, and I needed a vehicle to get to where I want to go. And I can tell you, I am thrilled to tell you, even with my job, I've been looking for the last 2 or 3 years for something that'll supplement what I'm doing now, and I have found the vehicle. I have found the system that you can do part-time from home. So it's perfect for military spouses that are stay at home, whether you move or not. All you need is an internet connection. You don't have to make phone calls. It's a business-in-a-box scenario that anyone can do if you are motivated, if you have focus, and if you know what your purpose is. Which, if you are associated with the military, if you have military experience, if you're a veteran, you can do it. If you have that mentality, and if you have this tool set, and here's the real frosting on the cake, there is a bunch of like-minded individuals who have the same purpose, well, the same dreams. They might have a different purpose, but the bottom line is they all want to improve their life, and they all want to improve everybody else's life. I want to expose this to as many people as possible because I know, you know, that's my purpose. And you know, it's not about just the money. If you just think it's about the money, you're not going to get anywhere. You got to find what's really your purpose. And if you find your purpose, this is the tool, this system, working with these unbelievably like-minded people from all walks of life, from ex-homeless guys to doctors, lawyers, executives, waiters, waitresses, golfers, unemployed, engineers, the whole gamut of humanity from all walks of life, from all different countries. And I want to share this with as many people as possible. I really urge you to check this out. It is an unbelievable system, and I know that I can speak for everybody who's participating in this, that we all want to help you out. And this is a vehicle. This is the key. This is the key to unlock your future. So at least check it out. Give it a shot. And good luck to you in whatever you do. And I want to say that I appreciate your service to the country. This is Murray Beaulieu coming to you from the War Room with my War Room dog tag, saying, let's lock arms and fight the forces of evil. Thanks for your time.